Hi, welcome back. If you saw last episode, you know I started off my scripting journey. I had no clue where to begin, but I laid down a plan. And in this episode, I will learn how to create my own designing script. Last time, I figured out how to get started. I set up my tools, refreshed some Python basics, and I identified an interesting case. I decided to work on a tumor resection case, of the tibia specifically. This is an interesting case because it combines segmentation, planning, and design. With that, I also wrote a tiny script last time. But today, things get real. This week was all about understanding the workflow I wanted to automate. I picked a specific part that requires a lot of manual input, designing the surgical guides. I divided this into smaller challenges that I could then script step by step. First, I did the steps manually, to get the logic right. Then, I used those steps as a structure for my script. The biggest challenge? Finding some of the tools that I normally use in the manual workflow. I couldn't find a smooth border tool, for example, which I really need to create a smooth base plate. Without it, I could end up with sharp edges. After a dedicated afternoon and some trial and error, I managed to get it working. I had to dig through the scripting guide, had to look at some example scripts, and I had to rethink some specific steps, but I managed to do it. I managed to automate my script for the design process. Here is the moment it ran successfully. It did exactly what I expected. Automated guide designs from a completed plan that was done manually. It may look simple, but this was a huge step. It felt amazing, from not knowing where to start to actually writing my first script. Next up, I will complete my whole workflow. I will combine this into one big script that automates my work both in Mimic Core and in Treematic. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment and like if you've been here too. See you again in episode 3.